The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts are for entertainment purposes only and do not necessarily reflect those of RJV Media Lab, Inc., its affiliates, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Them boys, they cutting up. Are you not entertained? Let me put you up on game. Cutting up with the gang. Cutting up, can't restrain. Are you not entertained? Let me put you up on game. Cutting up with the gang. Cutting up, can't restrain. Cutting up. Them boys, they cutting up.
I told you, man, Kirk Hudson, man. I like Kirk. I think Kirk is very, very underrated. I mean, you know, he did a lot of nothing up in the playoff, but Kirk is a good quarterback. He done got you to the NFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? He has done that.
But welcome,
I say, ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls.
how y'all doing?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
how y'all doing this evening?
My boy,
Yes, sir.
D.
What it do?
C Murder.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Elroy. Nice to meet y'all.
And I shall be the in the place to be. Yeah, boy.
How's your weekend?
We're off this weekend.
No. I'm talking about you, period.
Yeah,
Like,
that matters in my psyche. So we were off this weekend.
No, but actually that was a good thing because
because we were losing off weekend too. But yeah, man, other than that, man, everything was good, man. Everything was chill. Yeah.
See Murder.
Yeah. It was a chill weekend.
Been about your way.
Oh no, it was busy, man. We were
Busy.
We were working.
Busy.
Yeah. That's
always a good thing.
It's always a good thing, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm not complaining at all.
That's right.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's the grind, man.
Keep the studio open like the crack house.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Got
sir.
to.
Keep it swinging.
Yeah, man. How was your weekend?
I don't think it get no better. I mean, the Lakers have been steadily, you know what I'm saying?
Steadily what?
Yeah,
I mean, they lost.
Steadily what?
They lost 3, but I'm just saying this weekend.
Okay.
This weekend,
We
they
just gonna
done
talk
went
Friday,
back
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, we said this weekend.
Right? Okay.
Then we say, then you asked me.
You said that. You said
Then
we
you
said
asked me,
weekend.
I
see,
just
Murder.
want. The only thing I said
See,
was.
that was unnecessary.
No, it wasn't, because all the thing I said was you said. I just want you to finish that statement. You said it had been so. I just want you to finish that statement. Tell me what it was.
Yeah.
I've had a good weekend because the Lakers have been steadily winning over the weekend.
Okay,
When I
good
was
answer.
fixing
Good
to
answer.
say
Good answer. Good answer.
Before
Good
I
answer. Good answer.
rudely got interrupted. Then I had one of the biggest wins in college football.
I know
this
you
weekend.
lying. I know you lying.
What talking
I
about?
know you lying.
You talking about Alabama?
Yeah, I know you lying.
Yeah.
Boy, stop it.
That's one of the biggest wins of the weekend.
Boy, stop it.
I said one.
No, I
didn't say
can't.
it was.
Man, that's one of the most expected wins of the weekend. Nobody expects you to lose that game, but I got you though. It's a good win though.
What?
It was a good win.
Let's not say the win. Let's say the fashion of the win.
Nah, I didn't. We'll get into it. We'll get into
Okay.
it. We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, and then of course, it's always a beautiful day when you can wake up on a Sunday and the sun is out and you see an eagle in the sky just soaring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basking in the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Bird game. We dismantled the
A
Cowgirls.
JV football team.
The Cowgirls. America's used to be team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
That was for me the best thing of it
I think
all.
America's
because,
team now the Chiefs.
well, yeah, that was a great win.
Yeah,
That was a great win.
Maybe
But I don't know. I mean, which was better, like the way the Chiefs won or the way Detroit won? Because Detroit came back, kicked the field.
It's kind of the same way though, because Kansas City was down. Because Kansas City, they wasn't down as much.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
That's I
saying?
was
But they
saying
were
now.
down basically the whole game,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
one block punt away from being.
Now I do got one question that I have to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the Pat McAfee show earlier, and they were talking about the Indianapolis Colts. And he basically apologized because he said he was, dogging out your quarterback.
And which is rightful.
Well, but the thing about it is, he said something that made sense. Like they showed I think it was one of your receivers was making a remark to how practice is vanilla team meetings or vanilla position meetings or vanilla. He was like, what you seeing on the field is that way because of how they're preparing.
Oh, I believe you,
know what I'm
man.
saying? So
I believe that.
Technically, it ain't really, you know what I'm saying, his fault.
I see, because I believe, like, because, we got the coach from y'all. So I think what he saw with Richardson is what he was figuring he could do, like what they were doing it with Jalen Hurts. We could just get a, athlete inherently, not a quarterback, somebody that's athletically, quarterbackedly, however you want to say it, and you can just kind of make it work. But you had to look at the actual fact that he didn't have a lot of resume on his hands. He hadn't started a bunch of games, which he only started a bunch of games that year, and everything was built on that combine workout.
So they threw him in the fire hoping he can make him
right. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no miracle on 31st Street on that. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think y'all need to do? You think y'all need to actually...
the coach got to go. Coach got to go. You know what I mean? Because that's basically telling me that you don't have a plan. You know what I mean? Because in 2 years, bro, you look just the same. I think you look worse. You know what I mean? Because you quit and tapping out, brother. I mean, you ain't got no win. Y'all ain't doing no off-season stuff. You just ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? And I think they talented team, but it's just like you play in spurts. And a lot of that's playing in spurts is just personal thing that you got. Them cats just real prideful out there that play football.
Gotcha.
So after so long, you're going to get tired of losing.
Gotcha.
Then now you're going to say, okay, then now I'm playing for my check. Because I might end up somewhere else and somebody else might want me.
Right.
So I just think, the coach got to go, man, because it just don't look any progression or progression. But I still don't. He should have sat for 2 years, bro. He should have had to join.
I'm going to go even deeper, right? You are a reflection of what you're around, right?
No doubt.
So, not trying to flip the conversation, just making a comparison, right?
Okay.
Follow me? Okay, Cowboys situation. Cowboys situation, everybody know the main problem is ownership, right?
Yeah, I always been.
So my question to you is, do you think that instead of it being the actual coach, it might have something to do with ownership as well?
Talking about with at the Colts.
Yes, sir.
Nah, everybody know the owners kind of like fly with the wind. You have certain owners, because all of them usually stay out of it. You know what I mean? Like they don't have the Jerry Jones effect. You know what I mean? Well, mine don't even have the Jerry Jones effect. I think he's a lot of hands off. So we're a reflection of what our GM is.
That can hurt you as well if you're hands off too. You know
it can, but it depends on the GM. So he based on the GM. You know what I mean? So I feel like we're getting good players in.
But that still I think fall on him if the GM ain't stepping up from what the owner wants him to do. You feel me?
Yeah, see, the owner wants good players.
Falling back on ownership.
Yeah, I still feel like it's just time for coaching to move because you can't progress the quarterback. You know what I mean? So it's built on the GM. GM doing great. You know what I mean? Because I feel like he done some great draft picks and weapons that we've had to be able to be consistent even without having a quarterback. You know what I mean? I just purely think that the coaching and the game plan that we putting and the schemes that we running ain't fitting the personnel. So, notice a lot of your best coaches now are former players, and they're younger coaches too.
Yeah.
You got, you got Detroit coach, you got Houston coach.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are younger coaches, and you got to get some of that old guard out.
Coaches, period, that just haven't even played the game because, my coach.
They can relate. You know what I mean?
My coach ain't played nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So they can relate a little bit more with the players. So, even like Andy Reid, he old, but he relatable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he can relate and do everything what the player do to get him to want to play. So that's what I think is they tried to throw a vanilla plan together thinking it was the same thing that worked in Philly was going to work over there. Now they're going to have to abort mission and go to something. It happens.
Especially when the team was built that way. Y'all were built for that pro style.
But you didn't change the offense for when you got him. You still run a pro style offense.
For the spread for a while. I mean, Chip Kelly started.
This man can't throw the ball. I'm like, I'm trying to be funny, but he models out a couple of quarterbacks that's in college right now. They probably need to change their position. But hey, it's not my thing.
There you go.
So, But, besides that, man, I think the NFL weekend was kind of outside the block punt comeback from last night. Kind of
Everything was expected.
Yeah, kind of vanilla, not much. I think Saturday was more unexpected than anything else.
I mean, you keep hitting around the Saturday. What was unexpected about Saturday? You talking about Ole Miss in Georgia?
Well,
because to me, like
I kind of called that. You know what I'm saying? I said that.
I expected that. Yeah,
I called that. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting that because I knew that Carson Beck is inconsistent. He will turn over the ball, and they have been slow starters in every
The only
game.
problem that I had when it came to Ole Miss possibly losing was Lane Kiffin.
But remember this, just like I was saying, one thing about Lane Kiffin,
he gonna win.
He gonna shoot himself in the head and lose 2 of them. He's supposed to win, but he's gonna come in one Saturday on every year and win one he's supposed to lose every time, and that's why that's what keep him going. Right. It's like, damn, he can't win the fucking one, but he always win that one to be like, see, that's why we got you. See, we got you just for that. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing with that. So I also like the fact that Colorado got the loss that they needed. So now they basically own their own destiny to get to be a number 4, top 4 slot into the playoff. All they got to do is win out. So I think that make a big deal.
Still tough though, because this week is gonna be tough for them.
For who?
I'm not saying that they gonna lose.
Who they don't play nobody?
Yeah, Utah. Utah is a good team. Now Utah only loss is to BYU.
Okay,
and BYU is undefeated.
And we're going to get to that in a minute.
I'm just saying, like,
but we got to understand who they play, though, bro.
I'm just saying it's not going to be an easy game. That's all I said, D. I mean, come on now. I ain't
going to say it's going to be easy.
But one loss, G.
That's it. It ain't going to be an easy game. I don't think no games are easy when you playing professional football. But I mean college football. But what I'm saying, though, bro, we giving a lot too much hanging to this Indiana and this BYU thing, bro. This ain't nothing that ain't nothing but obligation right there, bro. Because the same thing we talked about TCU, we gonna be talking about them if they get in, bro. And we gonna be bitching and complaining something they don't need to be no automated bids because they gonna get trounced in this shit, man.
Only problem I got with that is they not fair all the way across the board with it.
What you mean?
Like, I don't see a difference in BYU and Indiana, Army and Navy. You what I'm saying?
Yes, the hell you do. You better look at that goddamn schedule.
No. I mean, what I'm saying is this, though, D, they still undefeated.
Shit, come on. Well, we gonna so now we gonna say undefeated over who? So it no matter who they play now.
Well, if you gonna do it like that, I mean, I'm just saying, who has Indiana play other than Michigan? I'm
agreeing with you across the board because I feel like it's 3 teams and that don't even need to be in that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
So if you gonna do it right. Now, if you gonna give a team respect because they undefeated, then you need to have all of them up there that are undefeated. Army is a Power 5 school.
But they ain't playing nothing but institutions, though.
I know they ain't played enough, but they still undefeated, bro. If they fuck around and they beat Notre Dame and they finish undefeated, I think they should finish at least in the top 10. That's just me.
But you gonna so you gonna take an undefeated Army over a 1-loss SEC team? No, the fuck you're not.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying if you gonna be fair about it, and you saying that all this is so everybody will have a legitimate shot.
It ain't about having a legitimate shot. It's about creating more better matchups.
You in the Power 5 conference, right?
That ain't American Conference. Ain't no Power 5.
Why it ain't?
American Conference? What, the Army and Navy at?
Yeah, why it ain't?
How?
I mean, it's a conference and they got about 20 teams in it.
It ain't
like everybody else. So you mean to tell me that if Army finish undefeated, you don't think they should get a shot at the playoff?
Nope.
Dang.
And I'm going to tell you why, bro. The reason why is this. No disrespect to all our servicemen that play for Army. Bro, ain't nobody want to motherfucking watch the Army get beat by 60. Don't nobody want to watch that shit on the fucking first, man. We watched that shit with TCU and Georgia. I don't want to watch that shit. I've been waiting all year for this fucking 12-year playoff, and I'm finna watch Army get stomped like a goddamn mat. Don't nobody want to watch that shit. It ain't marketable.
I feel you.
That's why Army and Navy. That's why the Army and Navy game is played when ain't no other fucking football games on but that one. Cause you gonna watch I will watch any damn body else but that shit. You know it ain't marketable. That's my only problem with it, bro. Because
that's fair.
That's fair. Think about it, bro. At the marketable side.
Think about this, bro.
I'm just looking at the right and wrong.
I got a 15-team list right here, bro.
Yeah,
but they trying to make some money at the end.
I understand. Because I still feel like it ain't fair for Notre Dame.
But it ain't fair either way. Notre Dame.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Notre Dame
ain't in no
don't
conference.
play nobody, ain't really in the conference. You know you're going to make a lot of money because it's Catholics all over the world. They're going to tune in.
Bro, but they got two good wins.
What, though?
They got two good wins.
Trash. So it goes
They lost
both
to Northern
ways.
Illinois.
Army ain't marketable, but folk going to tune in if they mess around and they make
Army
it.
folk.
If they make it competitive or make it a game or mess around and win like the first round of the playoff. If they mess around and play somebody, we just gonna hypothetically throw something out there now. You understand? They mess around and play somebody like a Pittsburgh because Pitt ain't lost but one game.
But Pitt ain't.
We just hypothetically.
I got you.
Hypothetically, they mess around and beat a Pitt. You understand?
Right.
Folk gonna start paying attention. Like they gonna start paying attention
for sure.
if they beat Notre Dame this season.
Who?
I'm saying Army. Navy, they didn't already destroy Navy.
Yeah, Army, Navy. Notre Dame beat Navy.
Right.
They got two good wins, which is Navy and Texas A&M. But they lost to Northern Illinois. That's worse than both of them wins.
That's
right.
But is that not similar to the Lane Kiffin situation?
Not really, because now because he
competition.
They play better competition and they have
lost
two.
to LSU and he lost to who else? Lane Kiffin.
Oh, Lane Kiffin lost to LSU and shit.
Brain fart. Texas A&M.
Yeah,
it was somebody like that.
You know what I'm saying? But they still got the win over Georgia. But then you got people in there.
I mean, it's just based on competition.
That's what I'm saying. Because that's why Army's not going to be there.
So
they're going to get that high because of competition.
It's optics at the end of the day.
That's all it's about,
like
bro.
Bama. Bama done lost 2 games.
Yeah.
One of them was a good loss.
And one of them is turning into a bad loss now.
One was a bad loss.
Because the Vandy losses now is going to look at a bad loss because now they're gone.
Well,
now,
Vandy was a bad loss from the jump because Vandy dominated, in my opinion.
But I think it was good because they cracked the top 25 and they had another good win after that. So it was standing on a medium win for a while.
I mean, but this ain't the average Vandy team. They are better than the usual Vanderbilt Commodores. At this point in time of the year, they'll still be on like maybe 1 or 2 wins. You know what I'm saying? So they are better, but that's still a bad loss for Alabama. You know what I'm saying? But technically, they have sloppy wins, but good wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Y'all want to run through the
give me
the
some
rankings?
Give me some C-Mud.
All right.
Because I ain't heard them, so
Oregon number 1, Ohio State number 2, Texas number 3, Penn State number 4, Indiana number 5, Tennessee number 6, BYU number 7, Notre Dame number 8, Alabama number 9, Ole Miss number 10.
I think Alabama and Ole Miss supposed to be in front of at least half of them folk.
No,
surely off of the competition they done played. Like, can you go over there one more time?
Right, yeah.
Because, see, like, Ohio, Texas, after Texas, that's when the BS come in for me.
How?
Roll again. Roll.
We got Oregon at number 1.
Right.
Ohio State number 2.
Gotcha.
Texas number 3.
Right.
Penn State number 4.
Penn State is trash.
But they ain't got but 1 loss.
And that's the Ohio State. And I understand that, but Penn State is trash. Go ahead.
All right. Indiana.
That's that optic shit.
But Penn State still good. I don't think it start getting hairy till 5.
But Penn, okay, go ahead.
Indiana number 5.
That's where it get hairy. But they trash.
But
you say they trash?
Yeah.
Indiana beat Penn State?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I believe.
Because Penn State's supposed to be Ohio State.
Man, Penn State, they nutted up like they always do.
So I think
every big game. Because see, my thing is this: Penn State, one of them teams, the first time they play in the playoff, they gonna lose.
Just like Indiana and BYU.
And the only reason why you putting them in there,
we both know that, bro. Because bro, if they way that,
but I guess they doing it like that because they gonna weed themselves out. We still got
see this
3
right here.
more games, and then they got the conference championship game. So it's gonna be some more folk that's gonna fall.
See, the thing is that we're basing this purely off of the ranking. See, this actually makes no.
I'm looking at who they done played and they wins and losses.
Right. See, we basing this on ranking, but this, as far as with the playoff, this gonna change because it's gonna take your top 4 conference champions. So now because Oregon and Ohio State can probably still have to play again. You still got Texas and Georgia that can possibly still have to play again. You feel what I'm saying? So because of how this ranking, it's gonna take the top. It's gonna be another. He's gonna get kicked out.
Gonna make it.
Who gonna beat them?
They still got to play Tennessee.
Tennessee lost their quarterback. Yeah, Ugaluma, good prayers over you to my boy.
Yeah, Tennessee number 6, BYU number 7.
They gonna lose.
Notre Dame number 8.
BYU, you think they good? You think they serious?
Bro, I don't believe.
But see, that's the thing, because of their conference,
bro. Everything
it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, bro, because
BYU is another one of them teams that ain't gonna. They might win the first round, but they definitely losing second.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Indiana,
like
BYU, and Notre Dame. All them
Notre
teams.
Dame losing first round.
That's what I'm saying.
Off the top.
And all of those are based off of record and conference.
Would they, if they make it undefeated, would they make the
No, they lost already.
I'm talking about Notre Dame.
They ain't in no conference?
ACC?
No,
they played
ain't.
3
Nah,
teams.
They got an ACC obligation, but they're still
That's
independent.
what I'm saying. So
they don't.
What's IA independent?
That's what I'm finna try to tell you.
independent.
They independent. They have an ACC obligation because of their affiliation with basketball. Because they are in a basketball conference, because that's why the ACC tournament. So now that's why you see them play 3 obligated ACC football teams, but they still an IAA independent school. Okay. So they'll just based on theirs are based on record right now.
3 to 4
ACC
football games in the ACC.
Yeah. It's a contract
so
they got with
what
basketball.
I'm saying though. My question is this: if they finish undefeated, you mean to tell me
they not really lost?
Okay, well, either way it go, they got 1 loss, right?
Right.
Okay. With 1 loss, if they finish out, you mean to tell me they ain't gonna be in no conference championship game?
Nope, because they're not in a conference.
I'm thinking they're gonna be in the ACC championship game.
Bro, they've been in the ACC for basketball for 4 years.
And they play in their championship
No,
game.
they don't.
They do play. They play in the what you call it?
Who? In the who?
In the ACC tournament.
No, not in basketball, not in football.
I'm saying in basketball they do, right?
Yeah, but not in football.
Okay, but they can.
No, they
by
can't.
them playing 3 games.
Bro, listen to me, bro, and I'm being completely honest with you. That is in like a contractual, like an obligation in which they do because they're conjunctual with the basketball. So they play teams, play sister, because they're kind of like their sister team because they adopted themselves to that conference to be able to play in the NCAA.
Okay.
But they have no affiliation with the ACC tournament and ACC championship in football.
Okay. We'll time or 2.
Last 2 were Alabama and Ole Miss. So
well,
that's the top 10.
Well, Ole Miss still, I think. Ole Miss got, like they still got Oklahoma.
I think they still got Texas.
No, because Texas, I think their last good team was Texas A&M, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
They do have.
So all I can say is that it's going to be a lot of shake because.
Do you think that they can beat Texas A&M? Can beat Texas?
Not now.
It's being played at Texas A&M.
Health on health, I don't think so because Texas A&M couldn't throw the ball with that new quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't the average game though. They ain't played in forever. You feel me?
Yeah, it's gonna be a big rivalry, but I still think that like they say, it ain't about the X's, O's, the Jimmy and the Joes. I think the Jimmy and Joe's gonna show up that day.
I think it's gonna be the same type of circumstances as the Georgia and Ole Miss game. I think it's gonna be so hyped in there that they're going to make Texas pop like a pimp.
The only difference between that game is a little different is that Ole Miss actually has a seasoned quarterback, and just like Lane Kiffin said, he came right back.
No, they kept the other boy.
Bruh, talking about Ole Miss.
Yeah.
No, they did not watch the game, bro. He came back. The dude. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how it happened. Third play of the game, Jackson Dart went over. They rolled on his ankle. That means he did because he threw the ball up and they got a pick. They were down and scored. They brought that black dude in the next drive. He went 5 for 5. They went and scored. He came out and Dart went back in and pew.
I thought he was a white guy.
No, it was a black dude went in 5 for 5. They went down and scored, tied it up. Dart came back in the next drive, never went back out again.
Gotcha.
So
I ain't watch it.
Being that, like, if he had went out, they probably would have lost. But being that they got a seasoned quarterback, they can stretch the ball, and bro, they got after big, bro. They couldn't. Them 2 pass rushers, number 4 and 1, they was closing the doors on them. So
I just think Texas A&M gonna whoop their ass.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to see that one. We gonna have to see that. I'm gonna have to go on that one.
I think Texas A&M will win by 7.
So Georgia still got Tennessee. So depending on how the quarterback situation with that, on how that's gonna turn out. And regardless of what you say, the Iron Bowl still got to play. And where's the play? It's in Tuscaloosa. I'm going to say this. It all depends on what comes about this week after the bye week. Yeah, because I feel like y'all successful. Yeah, I feel like we can beat you. Yeah, it's going to be hard as hell. Yeah, but can it possibly happen? Yeah. But will it probably happen? No. But because the game still has to be played, I still say it's a possibility.
I think it's going to be like that LSU game. I think we're going to jump out on y'all, and it's going to be too much. Because technically all we have to – well, not all we, but all a good team has to do, and because of y'all's situation, is just make sure that you stop the run and make your quarterback make the plays. And just be patient because you know he's going to nut up. I mean, it's probably going to be the biggest game of the year, the most hostile game. And I see him nutting up about halfway through the first quarter, start of the second. The floodgates are open, you know what I'm saying, like right before halftime.
Well, the reason why I say it depends on how this week turns out, because I guess is a great debate on whether they're gonna change quarterback.
Gotcha.
So if they change, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna go to Hank Brown. Hopefully they're gonna dive all the way back to the bottom and go ahead and pull out Walker White, which is kind of like the whole fan base has been clamoring for. Freshman quarterback that got him from Arkansas is supposed to be kind of like fit the offense the way it's supposed to fit. So that's what I feel like. They come back out with this same vanilla Peyton Thorne,
Who y'all got this weekend?
Mercer?
No, we got Mercer.
Some Louisiana Tech. Somebody trash.
Okay.
Then we got Oklahoma. Then we got the bye week.
No, we got Oklahoma.
No, we play Oklahoma too.
I know it, but we got Oklahoma after Mercer.
Yeah, so we still got to play Oklahoma. And then y'all, so.
Y'all got to have somebody else too, though. No, y'all got all week, you said. So you got, you just had one, and now you're going to have another?
Everybody, we had two buys. Everybody got two buys.
I know it, but hell, we had one early, like the third, fourth game, and then we just had one.
Yeah, we hadn't had one.
At all. That messed up. You got some hits for us, C Murder?
I mean, only real big hit I have right now in terms of college is Ken Ward set a school record with 30 touchdown passes for the season.
Yes, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
You didn't call them in the top 10.
They're not in the top 10. They're in the top 12, though.
Yeah, I got
okay.
You go a little
in the top 12.
What are they, 11?
I think
12.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You go out of the 10.
Who is 11?
Georgia.
Yep.
Then Miami at 12. Boise State at 13. SMU. And then Texas A&M. See, this what's going to get fishy. And this is, remember I said this. The only thing that's going to change, that can change that top 12 to where it's not the top 12, is if you possibly have a conference champion that falls outside of it. You see what I'm saying? So
the only conference champions are going to be the top 4.
This is I don't think you know what I'm saying. All right, let's say you got the top 25 regular ranking. Let's talk about the regular ranking. All right, so when you're top 25, if a conference champion is number 12, no, I'm gonna take it out. Let's say it's conference champion number 15. They're gonna get a top 4 bid, even if they're 15 in the AP poll.
Oh, that's cool. I understand.
So that takes out if being in the top 12. Now 12 gets left out. Because they have to take they have to take their conference champion.
Technically, it ain't gonna be 12 out. They just gonna take the best. The conference champion is gonna be part of that 12.
Your high seeded Power 4 conference champions will be 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Right.
So that's the SEC, ACC,
right.
Big 10, Big 12.
Right, but everybody else. So you take them 4 away, you still got them same 8 that's gonna come right behind them. Only gonna be in a different order.
Only if that conference champion is within the 12. Because if they're outside of 12, that mean you're going to pick up 14. 12 won't make it.
All the conference champions going to be in the top 12.
If they don't beat up on each other.
They're going to be in the top 12, dude. That's inevitable.
Think about this right now.
You ain't finna have nobody else.
Who's the highest ranking ACC team right now?
The highest ranking?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Miami,
Okay, yeah.
12.
Okay.
So if they lose one more game and still make it to the ACC championship, and guess what? I mean, let's say if they drop, let's say they move next week, and then they get to the 17
I
or
see
something.
what you're saying.
And then now they win the ACC at
I see what
17.
you're saying.
Now they're going to be in the top 4, and now it's not the top 12, it's now their top 11. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Well,
So we'll see how it goes, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Got more football to play.
We'll see.
So, got your new president, my brother.
Yeah.
Or an old president.
So what's next?
We got the Tangerine Tyrant.
Hey man,
The
first
sweet
and foremost,
potato.
I used to,
Sultan. The Sultan of sweet potato face.
I was I was one of those persons that was kind of down and out.
About the election?
I was yeah, because I was thinking about the what ifs, because of the Republicans pretty much running everything from the House to the Senate, you know what I'm saying, the White House, like everything Republican. So it's like now the danger zone is what are the things that they are trying to change.
Yeah.
What are the things that they are trying to do? And, you know, all the things that he has hinted around to doing can be scary. But, you know, I'm not a saint. I tell people this all the time. I go to church every Sunday, you know what I'm saying? I pray and I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? I have a nice relationship with the good Lord. So when I went to church Sunday, the number one thing that was said before service was even started was what we are talking about now. Politics. You know, so, you know, be that as it may, sum up what the preacher said, you know, it was more or less him saying at the end of the day, you know, it's somebody that's in control of even him.
Yeah.
So when that came out and I thought about it more, I was like, yeah, we did come through the pandemic, which was nothing but like another version of the Black Plague. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's a lot of people that died and didn't make it. You feel me? Like, we done made it through a couple of recessions. You know what I'm saying? So the economy is trash now because of when he was in office last. So, you know, hopefully we can make it through these 4 years, and all we have is 4 years of it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not as worried as what I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, gas went up crazy, like groceries, everything has gone up. So, I mean, for us to be able to make it through a lot of the stuff that we have made it through, I feel like, you know, we'll be all right.
Yeah, we ain't got no choice because we, as a people, and if I say people, of course, black people or however.
People of color.
People of color, we choose to not try to have any control over it. Because as you can see, I don't know, y'all know the numbers, like I think this was like the lowest color turnout, even in 2020, it was lower. This was lower. You know what I mean? So
I ain't know. I don't know.
At least in Alabama, I knew it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on Alabama. Well, we had a very low black turnout. We had a very low black turnout.
They said
I didn't see that map.
Yeah, they said overall.
Yeah, it was a very low turnout.
Overall, though, that was Alabama. But overall, they said that people of color did their jobs when it came to going out voting. It's just a lot of people that didn't vote, or a lot of people that went behind that curtain and voted for the person that they said they weren't going to vote for. But, you know, hey, America got what they asked for.
I don't know if that was necessary.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I believe
I'm just
the
saying,
vote.
like, if you think about it, man, like, in my opinion, like, if everybody black went to go vote, everybody that he has dogged out, which is all the Hispanics that are eligible to vote. You know what I'm saying?
That was the real.
If you think about all the women that were talking about voting for Kamala because of how he kind of talks and treats the women.
Do you know where he lost it? You know where she lost it?
It was the white women
and the black man.
The Hispanic.
The black and the Hispanic man did not vote for him. And this is the reason why. They say a lot of
Same
men.
folk that he was saying he finna kick out.
Yeah, they didn't
Same
vote.
folk that he done already put most of them in a concentration camp.
Yeah.
Separated them from their families. You know what I'm
They
saying?
didn't vote, bro.
Okay.
I'm telling you, because they were saying like,
Nah,
and I
they
believe a lot of
voted
the
for him.
a lot of
The
them.
ones that could vote voted for Trump.
Now they say a lot of the the color in reference to vote didn't vote for her or how vice versa
There's
because of a lot of people will say about the transgender thing about the some kind of sex change that happened in prison or something like that. It was no big deal about that. Then of course your women didn't want to vote. You know what I'm saying, because of the I think the pro-life part I had it was kind of 50-50. Some people was with it, some people was against it. Then I think with all the child support laws and everything she had put in place with her, the black man, and I think that's where the black man and some of those.
For the most part, we showed up.
I thought,
It was like 79%, 78, 79%.
Black men voted for.
It was a lot of us, bro.
It was a lot of black people that voted for us. It was the others that did.
We
but it was-
voted. We showed up.
In certain areas we did, but in certain areas we didn't.
Well, like I said, I agree
You know
with
what
you.
I mean?
Like I can see
'Cause I know
certain
we didn't
areas
hear,
in the
you know
South,
what I mean?
Alabama,
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
Because bro, I rolled
Mississippi,
past.
cool, yeah.
That's
bro, I'm-
kind of somewhat conditioning.
Because the reason why I say is this, all right, maybe I'm just looking at it as a eye test part. Like I voted in the hood. I voted at Southampton. So when I go and vote at Southampton, in and out. You know what I mean? Lying away. Bro, I rolled past Helena, bro. I stay in Helena.
Yeah.
To get to work.
Yeah.
Bro, it was ridiculous, bro.
I
It was to
think-
the point where they had to have police presence to direct traffic. They park on the grass. It's parking lot full. It's just crazy.
Let's just be real. Now, it's a lot of it. That was because of a lot of people voting early as well. They had it where certain people were able to vote a couple of weeks or a month ahead of
Yeah,
time.
no doubt.
But be that as it may, like my thing is at the end of the day, I feel what a lot of people say and how they feel when it comes to voting. And I understand now more than ever why a lot of people feel like I respect and I am grateful for actually having the ability to vote. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel the people that say, why should I though? Because they're going to find a way to put whomever they want in office. It's more or less like they're making you feel like you have a say-so. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
see, that might be another way, and I'm just throwing it out there.
I love that people are just waking up to this.
So I just want to make sure I'm hearing this right. So
hold
I just
on,
want to make
hold
sure I'm hearing you right. So I'm not cutting you out. I just want to make sure I heard you right. So you're saying that you don't believe the vote actually matters.
I'm not saying that I don't. I'm talking in third person about a lot of people I've gotten in contact with. I feel where they're coming from when they say that, yes, I respect all the OGs that came before me to give me this right, but I also recognize the fact that this was something that they did just to make us feel like we have some type of say-so in what they're going to do.
Maybe it was false pretenses.
You feel me?
Because it's a pacifying
Think
thing.
about all the things that go on every year when we get ready to vote. Ballot boxes come up missing. This year, ballot boxes came up, burned up. There were several reports of all the ballots on the internet not having all the pages. You know what I'm saying? So it's different things that they do to help that count stay. You know what I'm saying? Especially in certain neighborhoods, certain areas. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I look, I'm not saying not vote. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I understand both sides.
So if that's the case, how did, I guess this is my question with that part. So how would we get to Obama then? That was just kind of pacified, I guess?
Yes. In my opinion.
I think again, yes. I mean, you're gonna get the people what they want eventually. It's kind of like to Elroy's point last week. or even our point of the false hope. You're going to have a little glimpse of it for a little bit. We're going to give it to you just for a little bit to entice you, but it's never going to be what you think it should be.
Yeah, I think I agree. Like it's always gonna be. It's never gonna be perfect. It's gonna always be. We're gonna give you a little bit where you'll get out the mud, then you end up back in it for a little while. You go back
or
in
the
it,
sense of getting out of the mud, because that we know that was a false hope.
Right.
Yeah.
In terms of black people, like how we felt at the time. I know for me speaking as a young person, like coming, I felt like things are changing, but I didn't really understand the landscape. I was 18, you know what I'm saying? So
just think about what he's saying about stopping the school system. You know what I'm saying? So
those 10 points are crazy,
now
man.
It's like, okay, you stop the school system. Now it's more or less you have to have money now for your kids to get the proper education.
Oh yeah, just like how you already said, he's gonna stop. Ain't gonna be no transgender. He ain't gonna recognize no transgenders in the army or whatever.
So what's been the proper education based on what we've learned?
True.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about them changing, I mean, it's all gonna be bullshit no matter what.
But technically, though, is just think about this: the average school nowadays these kids don't even come home with homework. They give them work to do before they leave. You know what I'm saying? And they give them time to do it before they leave.
Because the teachers said, because
it started when I was in school when they were saying you can't take them books home.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Now, we can still take them home.
No. When I was in middle school, I went to Hayes Middle. Them folk told now. When I went to the county, we went to Shea Valley, things were different.
Well, I went to Dane Plain. We could take them home and they went to the city.
Their thing was this. These books, we just got them. We don't want y'all writing in them.
Okay, see.
So at the end of class, we had to turn them back in.
See, the difference was, y'all said y'all was new and so maybe they were limited. See, we had plenty. They just wasn't in great condition. So you might have the first 15, 16 of y'all got some good books. Yeah. 17, 18, 19, y'all might be missing a cover or two. The back might be motherfucking halfway off that bitch.
You had to share
you
with
feel what I'm saying?
Else.
You might have to share with a motherfucker because you ain't want that tore up ass book and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
but now,
shit
they
like
have
that.
Tablets.
Yeah, they got tablets,
so
laptops and shit now.
Now it's like, okay, we know you ain't gonna bring them tablets back. You know what I'm saying?
Now you gotta pay for them motherfuckers.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. You
gotta pay for them motherfuckers start the school, bro.
But it's a lot of folk that don't pay for them. All they doing is
don't give them to you.
They just take their children to another school.
If you don't pay for them tablets and them discounts, but they don't give them to you. Right. You don't get them whole. Your children gonna be missing shit.
That's crazy.
You don't get shit. You gonna get shit.
The food is trash now. To the point where a lot of kids don't even eat at school. They eat before and they eat soon as they get out.
I'm going to say this.
Like, just think about it.
I'm going to say the food is trash in the city schools.
Yeah, city schools.
You take your ass over to that goddamn mountain, you damn me.
I went to Old Mountain, so
you I said the cat, you a lie. I done walked in Thompson, goddamn shit. It's that, they got more Chick-fil-A and shit.
Pretty good. We ain't never seen
certain, that. Like I said, certain cities that have, abundant funds. Alabaster been making with Thompson because they've been winning the championship and stuff like that. That's why they building the city up. They finna build a whole nother shopping center right off the freeway. You know what I mean? So certain cities are available to be able to have a certain money and stuff like that, but Birmingham City and other cities can't. But you can tell by the football uniform. Look good, I'm telling you.
Going back to the election though, but how do you feel like see murder on?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I watched the count, fell asleep, woke up, found out Trump was president.
And one surprise.
I kind of was,
I'm gonna go
bro.
to sleep, man. I ain't gonna lie,
I was surprised. Like the first drop, I was like, shit. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't really surprised.
I was surprised, bro. I really thought just like how
out of the gate, he was mollywopping her.
That's what I'm saying.
It just felt like she was not gonna.
That's why I didn't feel like the black vote.
They even tried to give you false hope in. It's close.
No hell it wasn't.
Or they showed you these projections if she did this.
Man, they showed me this map.
Stop playing.
It was a map I saw, bro. And the map, it basically starts from whatever color who has the first drop. All the major states that you wanted to win started off with his color. They were just light. And then one of them, she started off with, I think it may have been Pennsylvania. One of them that she ended up losing, it started off with her winning. But as the night went, and if you would have looked at how much had been reported, it probably was only about 15%. But by the time you got to the 50 and 60% and 70%, it was all Trump then. So the only thing I guess the boggling part about it is, first of all, I know you're trying to be president because you're finna go to jail. Can't go to jail if you're president. I understand. But then, bro, you got 100 felonies. You had a fake goddamn assassination. And y'all will nick this motherfucker president.
You know, the thing with me is this. I thought that we had at least gotten a little closer to being like one unit, one team, one country.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like, honestly though, like I mean, maybe that's me having hopeful wishes.
What you mean? What you mean one team in reference to one team?
One team, one unit, one country, as in we were like
we
this,
are the world over here?
Yeah, like the the younger the youth, your age, was gonna start making a difference. Like I thought that, you know, because I mean, come on now.
I'm 32 or 33. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, saying from his age to at least 20. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I thought that
his
they were
age
gonna
to
make
about 29. But let me tell you something. Everything from 15 to 25 don't respect shit.
Yeah.
They don't respect shit. They don't respect elders.
Gen Z is
That's what I'm saying, bro. They don't respect nothing, bro. Nobody. They don't respect nothing but who they idolize. They don't respect all the rappers, the dope boys and stuff like that, the people that they idolize, but the people that you probably should, the good guys, the guys that work every day. Like, think about it, bro. Now, if you work 9 to 5, you a sucker.
But that's not what they introduce, and that's not what entices them. That's not what's in their face every single day.
Exactly.
But, so I mean, to a degree that where do we?
I'm looking at
take accountability.
Okay, but I'm looking at it on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is this. When you look, we in Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. We see something on the regular around here that is something that we probably thought we would never see.
And it is.
A lot of interracial couples. You feel what I'm saying when I say this?
Hold on.
Hear me out.
I'm going to ask you what you mean by that.
You know what I mean. You got a lot of interracial couples. You got a lot of blacks and whites. You got a lot of blacks and Asians. Like I've seen a couple of Hispanics and blacks.
Oh yeah,
Hispanics
I see a lot of Hispanics and blacks.
At the end of the day, it ain't as segregated looking around here as it once was. It's getting so if it's like this here, you know, it's melting pot right down the road, an hour and 30 minutes in Atlanta. You feel me?
Right.
It's a melting pot in every major city in Florida, just about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
What I'm saying is, by it being everywhere, it seems as if, in my opinion, you have a lot of blacks doing country music now. You got a lot of whites doing hip hop and rap. Hip hop. Yeah, right. So it's like, okay, we're mixing it up a little bit more. We're in the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like you show your true colors. Like my old lady was telling me, it's a white girl that's on YouTube or Facebook. Everybody follows because she's thick like a sister and she can dance like a sister. She be twerking and all that, playing all the black music. You dig what I'm saying? Come to find out, she voted for Trump. She started losing a lot of the black followers that she was getting. You understand? She was trying to figure out why. Like, what did I do? Like, you know. But it's just that thing. Like, you want to be like us. It's all right to hang with us.
That's naive, man. That's just a cloak of naiveness.
You vote for somebody that ain't down for us. You voted for somebody that really don't like folk like you that's down with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you voted for somebody that has respect for nobody but people of money.
But you know what the crazy part about it?
I just thought that when you have people that see this, you know what I'm saying? I would think at least most of the country would be like, no, I'm not down with this because I want my daughter to be able to have the freedom of choice of having a baby or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did. I just thought that it was more sensible people around here like that. I saw a clip on Instagram where an old white man was telling this Asian guy the reason why they wanted the law to be the way it is when it came just to the abortion, because the white race doesn't want to be the minority.
No,
They're doing everything that they can to stay the minority, because if they aren't a majority, because if they are minority, they don't feel like they have the power because they are the most.
I'm gonna take another angle. I'm not even gonna say that, because us as a people, we don't have enough unity to make enough difference. So I don't think the majority of us being a majority will make a difference. I think the fact that they're not tired of taking care of them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you keep popping them out, and you ain't working, guess who take care of them? Not me, not you. Gonna be the government. So somebody got to send them a check for them utilities, for them food stamps, and all the rest of this stuff. So I think at some point, you know, because and what be so crazy about it, the brokest motherfuckers had the most juries, because they don't have shit to do with home fucking make juries. You know what I mean? So it can be a little bit of both, because, you know, think about I can imagine a bill in which that you can get out of 1 month's area on what you subsidize in reference to just food stamps.
Just with this election alone, though, like, to me, it seems like we're more separate than ever as a country. That's just my feeling.
I don't think we ever been close to being together. We've had so much separate situations from the Black Lives Matter. We get separate when, you know, half people gonna go with the LGBTQT. I know I said that wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's separation when it comes to all of that.
I say it's been brewing over the past 16
That's
years.
What I'm saying, bro. It's so much separation.
Been brewing over the past 16 years. You had a lot of people that did not like the fact that Obama was in office.
Period, bro.
And so whoever. And Trump spoke to those people. And then Biden came in. We elected him. He didn't do.
Then we tried Hillary, and she couldn't get it.
We tried a lot of different
we thought
things,
she was going to get it, bro.
But these people felt like, hey, he's the guy. Again, we seen what he's done in a 4-year span. We just had to keep our heads down.
Exactly. And I ain't going to lie to you, bro. The way it looked in the situation, a lot of the countries that we have issues with, bro, do not have a high level of respect for women of authority. You don't really see women of authority in those countries. So we was going to think about voting in a black woman and send them over to some places that don't even respect women to be an authority figure and want them to have some type of civilized conversation with her. How the fuck you think that was going to go? You get what I'm saying?
On some level, they all these countries have some type of cordialness to them.
Yeah,
I mean, they all
because we gotta buy stuff. We had to buy stuff.
So
you know what I'm saying? That's where we get money from.
That's why I
don't
really understand the aspect of why we have wars. But
money.
They say it's profitable. How? Where?
Bro, listen. I'm gonna tell you where it's profitable at.
Selling the stuff.
It's a video I'm gonna send you, bro, and it's a video of military, and it shows how much it costs every time
You ain't never seen that movie or
fighter jets just launch.
War Dogs.
Yeah, I seen War Dogs, but I'm just trying.
That tells you it all.
You spending
right
all the
there.
money there, bro, because you gotta buy all that. Somebody gotta make them bullets. Somebody gotta sell them. Somebody gotta ship them.
And everybody need the guns. Everybody need the.
You know what I mean? And that's why
so it's just like pulling resources from different places and paying everybody.
That's it.
Look what we just did with the UN.
Commerce.
Yeah, it's all it is, bro.
We said okay.
Remember how you watch Iron Man?
What's the team what's the country that's in war right now with Russia? Ukraine.
Yeah.
Ukraine was supposed to have gotten dominated by Russia like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the war first started, it should have been over with within a month's time.
Yeah.
But because of us saying, okay, I tell you what, you're not in the UN, so we can't come help fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to send y'all the weapon.
No, they sent them shit because the shit Russia was using, bro. Russia was still shooting shit from the Cold War.
Right.
Yeah.
So they shooting shit that really was
think about
was
it, that
out
war
of date.
is still really
so
going
that's why
on,
he telling the truth. That's why they was busting them down
because
they was killing them.
Like drones to show where they at and how they can sneak up on them.
Like Trump was cool with Putin. That was his dog.
Yeah,
it's still his dog.
Yeah.
So like now that the optics of this.
That's the optics, though.
When
I'ma get in
when
office.
Biden got in,
I'm gonna stop the
war
war.
start. It seemed like we got pushed with more war agenda pertaining to Ukraine and Russia.
But what did Trump say? When the war first started with Russia, what did Trump come out and say? If I was president, by me being cool with Putin, I can force him to stop.
This shit is
all
a
this
script,
is a
bro.
That's all it is.
That's what
Now
I'm
watch,
telling you, bro.
when he get in office,
this is a
like
movie, bro.
When he get in office, he gonna have a sit down conversation with Putin, and then they gonna cease and desist, and boom.
Yeah.
And it's gonna try to make Trump look like a glorified, I stopped the war, Ukraine, blah, blah, blah.
If you go back and look at everything he talk about, first thing he says he gonna bomb this.
After that, they gonna let him do whatever he want to do.
He gonna do whatever he want to do anyway because he has the House and the Senate. He put his pawns in place while he was out of office.
Then told you when he got in office, I'm coming back for y'all ass.
Boom.
He said, when I get in office, just know everybody who fuck with me, get with me.
Why you
thought I was coming back?
Why you think all
boy?
these folk got out of the way? You know what I'm saying?
Out the way, cuz.
Everybody got out the way, except for this one judge. She
they
was
knew
like,
what was going on.
She was like, nah, I ain't going nowhere because y'all gonna need me.
It's crazy, man.
I think the lady just had her 76, 78, something like that. But
wait till January, bro.
On the news.
Wait till January till it's always been hate. It's already been hate crimes and shit already popping up and all that type of shit. Just wait till January because they just said they just beat up a Japanese dude. Just rolled up on him, just beat the hell out of him. Just wait till when he get back in there, bro.
Where Hispanics in all major cities, well, not all major cities, but in a lot of major cities are starting to protest. Because they know, like, hey,
ugly, bro.
Y'all talking about sending me back, and
now,
you don't want to let me come over here.
On the low, it's gonna help the brother.
Voted for.
That's what I'm saying. Gonna help the brother. Because guess what?
I mean, y'all
they gonna send them back, brother. You gonna have somewhere to work now. Because they're gonna have to send them back. Because they're gonna have somewhere to work now. Because it's gonna get fucked up. So just know it, bro. It's on the way. It is what it is, and we got 4 years of it, guys.
Why y'all think that Biden is? Why do y'all think that everything seems so calm?
Because everything's expected.
All this was
everything isn't part of the plan.
You just said it's all part.
It's all part of the plan, man.
I mean, what more can he do?
It's all part of the plan.
Out. Now he can do like Trump, but it's inevitable.
But it feel like the calm before the storm.
Oh, most motherfucking definitely. January, bro.
It feel like it's a storm.
It is gonna get funky. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
It feel like a storm coming.
This is the problem. We got Russia in our pocket, but it's two people. Now we got two people that we got to deal with. Now, okay, you got Russia. Okay, we're cool. All right. Got North Korea. Okay, he's cool. But that damn Japan and that damn Chinese motherfucker. If they ever come together, fuck them two. It's 4 million of them motherfuckers going on the ground that day, wherever they decide to drop them. 4 million people, moving people. 4 million.
And they already infiltrated over here.
Think about it, bro. That's what your hair shop said. Bro, ain't no one gonna be able to get no nails, no hair, no liquor. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
No chicken.
And think about this, bro. You know our transformers that make all our power grid? Guess what they made it?
China.
So these motherfuckers shut the power grid down because we be shut down for 6 years. And guess how long it take to make one? 60 days.
Elon better get them Starlinks going.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said China and Japan, and what hurts us the most is we became a reliant country. We don't make or manufacture nothing.
Y'all think that Trump gonna bring manufacturing back? What would that look like?
No,
they're sending everything.
Well,
across
yes,
seas.
he might do bring manufacturing back.
Y'all think it's gonna be? But you think it's gonna be like more automated?
That's why
similar to what they doing with
Elon Musk got together because Elon Musk got all them robots, and that's what they're fixing to put on assembly lines and everything. That's why they actually had the strike up there in Maryland at the port.
Now that was on both ports because they were trying to do automated.
Yeah,
And
they got it on the West Coast.
Yeah.
They trying to implement it on the East
they just
Coast.
And
Yeah,
that's
but
why
I'll be
they
honest
went
with
to
you.
striking.
Yeah.
Because the folk on the East Coast
greedy, though.
already know.
No, for sure.
Them some bitches greedy. Them poor motherfuckers, cuz. They motherfuckers greedy, cuz. Bro, you making 250 grand.
But
250?
allegedly, they be hearing things. They know secrets of trafficking.
Oh, no doubt. Because they see it.
So you got to pay me
Yo, no
to
doubt.
keep these secrets. That's
Right.
basically what they
Bro, you know,
striking
they
for.
got I think it was a 60 or a 70% hike in pay?
It was like 60
something,
62,
something there.
something like that.
Because
yeah.
you got a lot of folk that you're going to have to take out to keep them quiet.
For sure.
Either you're going to have to pay these
them,
folk or you're
Bruh.
going to have to reap the repercussions
Have
of
you seen the crib of the motherfucker who was the president? Man, he look like Bob the Tool, man. Big fat motherfucker. He look like damn Mike McCarthy.
Fighting for his people, but
Bruh,
that's his job.
don't fuck it up for the rest of us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
I know you know some secrets and all that.
They know
good
plenty shit.
but
Cause they say, you know what, that's
you
the
got
best
millions
business
of
to get in.
lives at
And Trump.
I don't like when people try to flex their power like that, bro. Like, and it's
Cause he flexed
always
his super hard.
it's always people of that color
He flexed,
that really put their nuts on the table, and that's cool in the given circumstances. But you also got to keep in mind that like it's bigger than just y'all's people. This affects the entire country.
On how stuff come in, your mama medicine, your granddaddy tennis shoe. It don't.
Yeah,
it affects everything.
Fuck up shit like
Now,
that,
I understand
man.
you crying because you know you're not getting 100,000 more extra dollars. Cool, but you got to look at how many people you affecting by this. Everything going into a complete gridlock. That can fix
But y'all talking
everybody.
like they care.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
It affect them too.
That's
No,
fair. That's fair.
because they got access to it.
No,
It
they don't.
affect them. Yes, it do.
That
Yeah.
shit. How you gonna affect what's coming? I understand, but if your medicine got to come
access
from
to it.
Ukraine, you got to get it over here.
They might not have enough for everybody else.
They got
but they got enough for them.
And that's yeah.
Think about it now. Come on now, D. They the one that's over it.
They
Nah,
might be
really.
skimming a little bit here and there. You
Nah,
know what
that's
I'm saying?
no doubt, just like how you
Stockpiling,
had-
all that good shit.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
just like how
you
you
getting a
would get
whole freight
on.
of that shit in. What,
They ain't gonna miss- they ain't gonna
what's
miss
a quarter
one.
of it?
Yeah, they ain't gonna miss-
That's
I ain't-
all
nah,
I'm saying.
I'm
bro.
not. What I'm saying is that I don't even think it's getting made like that. I think it's getting made more or less a skimming, just like how you would skim in a jail. You know what I mean? Like how, like, you know, I just watching a documentary about the guy, big black guy who got messed up with the Mississippi jail system. He was one of the guys who I think they said started the commissary thing, where if you know at first you can send commissary to your people in boxes, and I think he was the first one in Mississippi that started where they started selling internal commissary to where they would start selling like, you know, the stuff they like use, you know, snack cakes and stuff like that was in Mississippi. You know what I mean? So he was turning stuff, and it made millions off of it, because you turning something that's $1 now it's $3.50 for y'all, and you can't get it unless you get it from me. Because why? I'm gonna shut down the supply. I'm gonna shut down the fact that you can't get it sent, and you gotta get it from me. And I'm gonna charge you triple and a half of the price on it if you getting it.
Just like a joint is like $20 in jail, something like that. So, you know,
They got like, hey, now that shit got the chicken sandwich $20.
all right, well.
I ain't jumping that shit in. Right. Y'all ain't want to touch chicken. Shit. Bro, whoo. Nigga, pack of noodles that's 50 cents out here. $3.
Right. Anything else? See murder?
Nah, man. That's it. We'll be back next week.
You got anything, my boy?
I got one more thing.
What's
What's
you
up?
got?
Bird game.
Ain't that bullshit, man.
Bird
Man,
game.
that ain't nothing, man. He ain't had nothing, y'all. That was just
Bird
disturbing, man.
game.
But like we said, man, like, subscribe, and share.
Oh yeah, we got some merch coming.
And y'all
Showcase,
check
showcase.
it. Y'all already see it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that about right.
Y'all up in, okay. All right.
Y'all excuse the shirt now. That's a picture of me when I did have hair.
Yeah, man, we got to
Yeah, I ain't
update.
had none when I had it, because I
Update
sure ain't got it the fuck now.
We can
If you
swap
can,
it
if you can
around, maybe.
sell me some,
Yeah.
hey.
But yeah, we got some merch coming
Donate.
up on the website. RLV
baby.
brands.
Support your folks.
Yes, sir.
So yes, man, like, share, subscribe, man. You know, comment. You know, if y'all got anything y'all want to hear us talk
man,
about,
they been
holler at
going
your
in
boy.
on the comments. I don't know, have y'all?
I got in on some of them. I gotta get. I got in.
No, you need to go respond.
Yeah,
we need to
yeah,
respond
yeah.
to some
That's
shit
why I was
because they
saying-
talking
That's
greasy.
why I told you, bro. You
Your
gotta.
cousin said you be wearing a lot of Eagle stuff up here.
Do I say you gotta get in the comment? Do I tell you
They
gotta
like,
go in
yeah.
it, bro?
Fuck 'em. Whoever it was,
That's
fuck
your
'em.
cousin, man.
So yeah, you gotta go in.
It don't matter.
Yeah, so you gotta
You
get
know
in
where
now.
I stand if you my cousin. I bet you he like them cowgirls. I
damn
bet you
shame.
one that like them cowgirls, and I bet you it was tall head. I bet you want to be.
But yeah,
I bet
we gonna get into the comments one day, man.
Yeah, because
And,
I saw one. I saw one that's been getting a lot of feed, and that's when we were talking about Jordan and LeBron.
Oh yeah, you know that's
that
gonna,
was one of them, but
that's gonna always gonna get it because you know
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
that's one of the
that
biggest
was-
conversations.
that's-
on
that
there
was
right
one.
now.
that wasn't
saw.
the biggest one though.
Yeah.
What's the biggest one was?
Bronny.
Yeah, Bronny, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah. We
Oh,
had
Bronny
two
had a
on
good
Bronny,
game
but-
in his first little game, bro. I will say I didn't
In the
see
G
this. I
League,
saw that.
yeah.
Yeah, he had a decent. I think he had like 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, something like that, like 2 blocks.
See,
So, you know what I'm saying?
it's a money thing too with Bronny.
Yeah, why they let him sell the bitch alone?
They said all the little home games for the
Sold
G League
out.
sold out. G.
Sold out, my boy.
Bronny.
Couple thousands, you know what I'm saying? Doing a few numbers.
Yeah, we doing all right, y'all.
Yeah, so keep watching,
Yeah,
keep subscribing.
keep on coming,
You know
y'all.
what I'm
Come
saying?
on with it.
We gotta keep, yeah.
Hey, you know what we need
Yeah.
to do, man? We need to try to go live. So
Yeah,
if they,
yeah,
if
yeah,
they
yeah.
wanna,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, we need to
We,
go
we
live.
gotta make it like a thing, like
Iron
an
Bowl,
event.
bro. We need to
an
go
event.
live.
We'll promote it.
We need to do
You know
Iron
what I'm
Bowl.
saying?
Iron Bowl
Push
live,
it out there
bro.
for people. So
Iron Bowl live.
yeah, they come in and watch us.
Iron Bowl live, bro. I'm all too. Yeah, buddy.
We gonna set up the
Iron Bowl.
PIV room.
Yes,
we got,
sir.
We got the new TV coming in. So.
Hey, I mean, it's cool to test it out.
Oh, y'all, my
But if it
fantasy
do
football
well,
people,
we
man.
do
I'm
it.
But I'm saying, like, let's do the playoffs.
and all
When's
my
that?
fantasy football people
When
gonna
that?
start coming through y'all during
you
the week
know
and
it's
give y'all
gonna
these
be
good ass
around
fantasy
first of the
picks.
year.
I'm on there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we try to
Top
do
of the
like
year?
a playoff game.
I'm with it.
All right, let's wrap it up. We'll talk after.
But again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been a great episode again as we come to you again this week. And we shall see you again on this week.
Yes, sir.
And my boy, I'm gonna let you take it on to that.
You gonna let me take
Take it
that out?
on to that, my boy. Pick 6 in this bitch.
To all my people in the land of the D,
Yeah.
better known as Detroit. Don't get too excited.
Ooh.
Don't get too excited because dad is home.
Oh no, my boy. All right now.
Fly, Eagle, fly.
All right, don't let them die. Eagles die.
Everybody like Green Acre.
Church. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
Tabernacle.